Hi, good morning. I hope you're having a good day so far today. For me, I'm not entirely sure what I'm going to be videoing, but I know that Dad wants to go and look for some more ideas for his little garden area that he's going to be making. I also forgot to say, I'm not entirely sure on this. I don't know his exact plan. There's a fungus gnat over there. But anyway, I'm not entirely sure on his plan for his garden, but I think he wants to do a container garden as well. That's why he's going to be having the path, and he doesn't want to have his plants in the ground either. I'm not sure if I said that yesterday or not, but anyway, yeah. I think he wants to go look for some stuff to maybe make the path again today and get some ideas on what plants he wants to have, but I don't know if I'm going to video that or not, simply because I am not quite good at remembering to video while I am out, also because I'm uncomfortable with it still, so we will get past that one day, I know, but as for right now, I would like to video while out, but I'm not sure if I will. I do know that yesterday that other tomato that I was questioning if it was ready or not is ready today, so I need to harvest another little tiny tomato. But yeah, as for right now, I just hope you're having a good day so far today, and I will see you in a second, actually like half a second, because I'm gonna harvest that one tomato. This one is the one that is now ready. Wow, that little guy was very ready, but you can see how it changes slightly color from the green. Like this one right here, it's slightly more on the like orangish yellow color, and this is the one that I harvested yesterday. You see how quickly it changes color after they've been harvested? They are very, very, very fast. That's why I like to harvest them when they're just starting to change color. But yeah, I have two little tomatoes that I need to go give Mom because I forgot to give her this one yesterday. This little guy might be ready later on today, but not quite yet. And these guys over here, not yet, but soon probably. So everyone's gonna start getting ripe very quickly, I think, here within the next probably week or so. Oh yeah, I forgot. I also need to start some more orange bell pepper seeds because these ones didn't make it. I have some more seeds, thankfully, in the freezer, but unfortunately these ones, yeah, they officially did not make it. So I need to start some more orange bell peppers because I still want to have orange bell peppers in the garden. I just, yeah, these ones obviously need to be restarted, unfortunately. I don't know what happened. It just, I think the seeds just weren't that strong, unfortunately. So yeah, I might do that later on today, actually. No promises that I'll be recording, but we are off to Lowe's to see what they have for Dad's garden.
Why don't you grab one?
No, I'm holding a camera.
Four?
Yep. I am very, very nervous, but we are gonna take the maple tree out of the earth and put it into this container. This is the one that I had Lloyd in when he was a baby before he needed to be in a bigger container. So we're gonna put maple tree in this little guy. It's clay, so it should be good outside, and I think it'll be fun having it in Lloyd's old container. But yeah, I'm nervous, but we got everything that we needed, and we're gonna start putting his like pathway down and getting his garden set up for him. He's very, very excited, so I'm just getting changed, and then I'm gonna help him out the best that I possibly can. The stuff is very heavy, so I don't know how well I'm gonna do, but this is gonna be Maple Tree's new home. I am so nervous about taking the little one out of the ground, but it's time. There it is. You can barely see it on the video.
Where'd it come from?
This was Lloyd's. It was just this color, but I painted the gold on it. Thank you. I will work that out a little bit.
Yeah.
There you go. Maple Tree is in their container. The flamingo and the rock is there. I'm just going to water the little one. But good luck, sweetie. You're officially out of the earth and into a container. I made a bit of a mess there, but that's okay. The soil will settle the more that I water it, but officially the little one has its first watering can water, and it is in a container. This is where I'm going to put all of my garden plants this year. Obviously this little guy will be moved around when I bring the other guys out, but Maple Tree is in the container. I am so excited, and I hope that the little one does well. It looks very nice. I like it. It's a big improvement.
Yeah, that makes sense.
I like it. Good job. That was a lot of work.
Yep.
I like these stones.
Yeah, that should be good.
The garden is mostly done. We needed a little bit more of that mulch stuff. It's like rubber mulch, is what it's called, and he needed another like 2 or 3 bags. I'm not entirely sure. Otherwise, we guessed pretty well, and it filled in almost perfectly. So he is currently out getting that, and also his little like storage bench thing that he wants to put next to the lattice. So there are a couple more things that we need to do out in the garden, but so far I think it's turning out great. I really like how it's looking, and I think he's super happy with it too, especially considering he's going out to get the last few things that he wanted to get today, so that way he can finish it and see it completed. I'm just glad that you're having fun making your little garden, Father, and you're looking forward to gardening this season. It's gonna be a lot of fun. After Dad gets back with the rest of his supplies for his garden, I'll show you that one more time today, but as for right now, I'm just kind of enjoying just relaxing and doing nothing for a minute. We have got it finished, I think anyway. I'm not entirely sure, but those are just to keep that container in place so it won't fly away. Those are just extra like solar lights that we have. I did not realize we had that many, but apparently we do. Same with that. We're gonna empty that out and replace it with a fresh plant. And then we have his fancy little stepping stones and his box that he just got, which is also a seat up against the lattice. And then over here he has his little container that is tiered for like strawberries and all of his herbs. And then he has a couple of barrels over here just with stuff in it so that way they won't blow away because they're empty. But yeah, this is his new freshened up garden. It is so pretty, and I think he is going to very much enjoy it out here. The chives are still here, by the way. And also little maple tree is still doing great in their new home so far. Figure out the lighting situation. Yesterday it didn't look that good, so hopefully it does look a little bit better today. I don't know. I noticed yesterday when I was editing that it looked a little bit not color accurate, which was kind of very, I was not happy with that. It was still okay, obviously, but it could have just looked better. But obviously it's much later on in the day now, and Dad's garden is technically now ready for the gardening season, which is very exciting. He has his little herb tray tier thing, I don't know what it's called, for his, where he's gonna put the, hopefully we can find the English, was that what it was called? English lavender we will try and get, and he wants to get sage and again, I forget what else he wants to get. I know mint is one of them, but he's gonna put all of his little herbs in there. And then what else does he want to get? I forget, but he's very excited for all of his little plants for his garden. He's definitely going to have a much more variety-filled garden than mine. I'm just so excited that he's looking forward to gardening this year, and I really hope that it does well. No matter what, I think it's going to. But yeah, it looks so much better over there, and it's just all freshened up, and it just looks, yeah, it looks much better. So I'm really glad that it turned out well. But besides that today, I didn't really get up to too much. Was out again most of the day, which was nice just because it's like, it's nice and sunny. So yeah, I spent most of the day outside, which was really, really nice. It's been too long being inside. But besides that, as for when I was home, I got a little bit of crocheting done when I said I'm just gonna relax and do nothing, you know, for a few minutes before we finished, or before Dad, because I didn't really do much. He did most of the work over there. I was more company than anything. But between the finishing of the garden and after the clip before that, when I said I wasn't gonna be doing anything, I did end up doing quite a bit. I was crocheting. I pretty much, I think, made it to the side where this is the, yeah, okay, so this is where the round ends. So I am going to officially finish the, we're not going to connect it, I don't think, today to the yellow where we changed color yesterday, but this will be like the first official like full round with the yellow yarn already, because yeah, I got a little bit of crocheting done, much more than I was planning to, which was really nice. So yeah, today was a lot more busier than I was expecting it to be, but it was really fun. Oh, by the way, little maple tree is still doing very well. I just checked on the little one now that the sun is set, and they did drink all of the water that I put in the container because there was a little bit left over in the tray underneath, and they did drink all of that water, so they did definitely need that. It's in new, like, planting soil, like gardening soil, instead of the soil from the earth. It does still have a little bit of that too, but the soil that it was in just didn't look very good, and I wanted it to have a little bit better soil, so I did end up removing most of that and putting fresh stuff in. So it needed quite a bit of water. So yeah, I did water the little one, and so far it looks like they're doing pretty okay. I can't really tell if it's doing well or not, but they do so far look like they're happy in the new little container. And I didn't realize how big that rock was until I put it inside the container. I thought it was much smaller than that, but apparently that is a very big rock. And it will be forever living next to that maple tree. As long as the maple tree is around, that little rock will be next to it. It is way earlier than I wanted it to be to move the maple tree, so I am very nervous that it's gonna be too cold for the little one and it won't do well in the container, but I'm hoping that it should be okay because it is used to being outside, that it'll still be warm enough. I can always just wrap it in lots of towels and blankets and stuff for the nights that are still freezing before spring. I'm just really hoping that the little one is okay. But we needed to move it so that Dad could get his garden all set. There's a fungus gnat flying around. Because it's warmer, there are a lot more fungus gnats in my room again, which is very unfortunate. Yeah, I am nervous that we moved the little maple tree too early, but I'm glad that we did because Dad's garden is ready and it looks super nice. So I'm glad that we were able to do that. So it was definitely worth moving the little one. And it's also been very nice, I will say. I have very much noticed that the sun is rising quite a bit earlier now and also setting much later now, which has been amazing. I definitely need those extra daylight hours. The false... This is so hard for me to say. The false spring was definitely needed, and it is honestly making me really excited to put my little tomatoes and all my plants outside. I know it's not time yet, but I really want to because I'm just excited to get those little guys outside and get my garden started and growing everybody outside and to see how well they do. Oh, I forgot to get the little orange bell peppers. I'll get that tomorrow. Hopefully they'll do better this time. I don't know what happened. We have made it to the corner, so I am just going to crochet a couple batches like I've been doing because it's so much easier doing it this way and not having to remove the crochet hook. So I'm just gonna crochet a couple more batches here, and then I will show you what the blanket looks like. I don't know if we're on the short side or the long side, so I don't know if I'll be standing up or not, but we will find out in just a second. This is what the blanket looks like for today. Oh my, it is already up to my eyes of being as long, so this thing is definitely gonna be longer than I am tall when it's done. That's kind of incredible how big it got all of a sudden. It's still so light. Like, the temperature blanket is light too, but this thing weighs nothing compared to that one. But anyway, that is gonna do it for the video today. So I hope you enjoyed it, and way more importantly, I hope you enjoy your day today no matter what you're doing. If it's a lot or a little, it doesn't matter. I just hope you have a good day. And again, Father, congratulations on getting your garden started. It looks amazing, and I think you're really gonna enjoy getting to take care of it. And as for tomorrow, like I said a couple seconds ago, I want to get the orange bell pepper seeds restarted because the ones that I have currently are not around anymore. Those guys were not strong enough, unfortunately. I really don't know what happened. It was so weird. I'm gonna restart those tomorrow, hopefully, if I remember that. I also have laundry and all the bedding, which not looking forward to, but that's normal Sunday thing. But besides that, I think it's just gonna be a really calm day because it's a rest day for me, because Sundays, you know, as you know at this point, Sundays are very much a rest day, so I'm just looking forward to relaxing and just like not really getting up to that much. So I'm just mostly gonna be crocheting and planting the orange bell pepper seeds, and besides that, it's probably gonna be a nothing kind of day, which is really nice because this week has been busy pretty much all day, every day this week. So it's gonna be nice tomorrow to not do anything. I definitely prefer being busy all the time, but you also need to take days where you do nothing. So yeah, tomorrow's gonna be that. But again, as for today, thank you so much for being here and taking time out of your day to spend it with me. And I hope you have a good rest of your day, and I will see you tomorrow with the next video. Bye! I'll see you later.